going to be a little bit more of a looks can be deceiving plant, because you're going to think, nope, I don't have the right yard. Nope, I don't have the right climate. Surely that tropical vibe and look is not for me. Oh, yes, it is. This is a tropical look that pretty much the entire country can plant and benefit from. Now, low price today on this new Today plant. We've got free shipping and handling across the board, by the way, if you've never shopped Cottage Farms. This one's on 3 easy payments, so you're going to get it for the payment you make of $11.66, and it's just fabulous. But before we talk any more about it, just you and me, I want to bring in our guest for the entire hour, Katie Dubow. Hi, Miss Katie. I didn't realize this, but your sweater, from the roses behind you to the rose in front of you, it's like the perfect sweater for the show.
Well, I usually try to compliment the plants and color coordinate my outfit.
Well done. Well, Katie is our expert, and I personally am thrilled she's here. I do love a garden, but I only like it when it's easy, and that is what Katie is here to teach us, how easy Cottage Farms can make our life, but how beautiful. So first of all, let's start with roses in general, because we don't have a lot of roses here at the Q, and when you go to those garden centers, it's all the been there, done that, typical roses. So what is a Tahiti Rose of Sharon plant?
So this is a summer blooming plant, so it looks tropical, like you said. This is, I have to say, start off by saying, for those of you who are in some of the coldest areas, like Minnesota, I know is getting dumped on this weekend. We're thinking about you guys and all of you getting snow. This is a hardy plant. We say zones 4 through 9, but it can work for places that get -30. But it can also take the heat. So if you live in Central Florida, this can work for you with these gorgeous tropical blooms without all of that fuss. So,
no, you go ahead.
Yeah, it's a summer blooming shrub too. So that's the really important thing, is we have so many beautiful spring blooming shrubs. A lot of them here in our Pennsylvania area, which have been trying to bloom these last couple of weeks because it's been so warm.
You see it all the time driving around. There's a little bit of green sprouting here, there, and everywhere.
But forsythia, I mean, there's just these beautiful spring blooming shrubs. But a Rose of Sharon is a summer bloomer. So what you're getting here also is you're extending your season. So when you're looking out at your yard and you think, I need color in that spot from early summer all the way through till fall, till a frost if you get them, this is the shrub for you, because it will just bloom with these amazing Rose of Sharon's typically cut like in a blue, like lavender color. So to have this pink is really, really special.
Well, and it's new today. So I just wanted to give everybody the 101 on shopping plants here at the Q. It took me my first year at QVC to go, what just happened?
Why are we in February selling plants?
And then why are they all gone in April? So here's how it works. We start our gardening season early, February, March, and I am not kidding, by April, all of the best pieces, whether it's value or something rare you're looking for or easy you're looking for, all those items are gone by April. So whether it's the Rose of Sharon that you absolutely love, or you love the idea of looking out in September and waiting, you know, unlike all your neighbors who are going to lose their plants, you still have all these beautiful blooms. All you have to do is water it once in a while, right, Katie? That's it.
That's the amazing thing, too, about the plants that we have in basically this whole show, is the care is so easy. And so the other thing about this Rose of Sharon, as you said, you know, looking out your window, it's different than other plants. So Rose of Sharons actually bloom up and down the stem.
What does that mean?
So the flowers are not just on the end, like a lot of our plants, particularly roses, hydrangeas. We love them. They are some of our favorite flowers, but they just have flowers on the outside of the plant. These bloom up and down.
So like here's a good example. There's one towards the end, but this is all the same stem, and I don't want to hurt anything, but then there's another bloom farther down. That's all one stem. I'm shaking your way. So you get more with this one.
Exactly. And it's also a double bloomer. So it actually has, some Rose of Sharons are single, this is double. So you're getting more bloom power when you're getting this plant.
Those flowers are so pretty.
And they look like you are on this tropical vacation. You're looking at this thinking, oh, those are pretty, but they remind me of a vacation I took, but I can't have those at home. But you can. You can have this amazing shrub, and here's a great example of them blooming up and down the stem. You can have this amazing shrub, which, by the way, even though it's super easy to care for, it is a long-lived investment in your yard. This can last for up to 40 years.
Oh my gosh.
Plant it once, and it will last you so long.
This is where the family's going to pose for the pictures, you know, every summer. I can see that now. Just want to let you know we don't have a lot to go around. New today with a lower price point of under $35. I want you to see what you're getting though truly in the mail if you've never shopped Cottage Farms or gardening in general. So Katie, I'm assuming this is my plant over here.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Okay.
One-handed, good for you. This is a nice ship sample too.
Yes, it is. So you get one plant. It's already going to have, you know, the fresh greenery on it. We're estimating it should be about 6 inches when it arrives. But what do we do when the doorbell rings and it gets dropped off? And it only, by the way, gets dropped off when it is time to plant it. You won't get these in just a few days, or in some cases where you live, even in a few weeks. We deliver it knowing where you live so that it's ready to be planted. So what do we do first?
So the first thing that I want you to do is take it out of the plastic. It's going to be wrapped in plastic so the soil doesn't fall out. If you're not quite ready to plant it yet, even though it's the right zone, it's the right time for you to plant it, just take it out of the plastic, make sure it has enough water. And then as far as where to plant this, the great thing about these is they can take part shade. A lot of our flowers love full sun. So part shade is fine, which means 4 hours, 3 to 6 hours of sun is fine for this. So think about where you want to put it now, that spot that you want color, that is really easy care, and that gets, you know, part shade, full sun. And then would you rather dig a hole the size of this plant here or the size of our sample? And I would say by the end, these are fast growers. So what we have here on set is your second growing season.
Okay, so that means 2 years from now,
it's
years. This big.
Correct.
But this summer, do we get anything
You
yet?
will definitely get flowers this year. Yes, you will see these gorgeous Tahiti double pink flowers. You can see there in that picture how they're just ready to burst. You've got some open on the stem. You have some coming behind it. This is one of those shrubs that just blooms and blooms and blooms. And it does come back year after year. It's a perennial.
Okay.
So this is something that, you know, just gets better and better and bigger and bigger. And you can prune it. If you want to keep it a little bit smaller and pop it in a container, totally fine. The container will restrict its size a little bit. So the full size, it can get to be about 10 feet tall if you plant it in the ground.
Okay.
So maybe you want a couple of these to hide something unsightly, like, you know, your air conditioning unit or a neighbor's ugly fence or something. You get a couple of these. These will do the job. But if you're also just thinking, I need something easy in a container, this works too.
Well, with fewer than 3,000 to go around, I like the idea again of maybe you've been on a vacation before and you admired that beautiful floral. Maybe, you know, you want your backyard to be that escape that we all love when we finally get off work and get home, or we have some weekend downtime. If you are looking for something that feels and looks tropical, again, this is it, but it can be in just about every backyard, every patio out there, regardless of weather. M89458. Now, we have a lot in this hour with Katie and Cottage Farms. Let me go ahead and tell you about another